Building muscle is going to be very fucking hard until you do this. And yes, I am back at a fucking Hyrox gym to talk about building muscle, which should get me cancelled anyway. If you're like me, mate, when I first started the gym, I actually thought like building muscle was like this godly thing that just wouldn't happen for me because I've been in the gym for so long, I've been trying so many different splits, I've been trying all this shit and like nothing's working, I'm not getting bigger. And then I got bigger and then sorted the stuff out that I'm about to tell you, and then now I'm kind of half happy with how I look and I'm ready to get to the photo shoot where I'm visually more bigger, if that makes sense. Because I don't want you to be like me, mate. I don't want you to sit there and think building muscle is hard or impossible, because it's not. You're just not doing these things, mate. So I'll just fucking tell you, because I'm like, nice like that. So my goal with this video isn't to look well odd, because I do look well odd, because I've got this big coat on, because I'm actually fucking freezing. But I want to make muscle building as easy as I possibly can, right? And I'm doing it through the lens of all the shit that I used to get wrong. It's like, this is all coming from. It's not like I'm necessarily going to look at the fucking literature of muscle growth, right? I'm thinking, right, what can I tell people to do that they don't already know? Because most people know how to fucking build muscle anyway. It's like, well, what did I fuck up with, and what can I help them with? So the first one, right, like muscle building, right, is going to be fucking hard. It's going to be really, really hard actually, until you follow and commit to a 12-week training plan, right? And like, I don't give a shit what plan you're on at the minute. I honestly couldn't give a fuck, mate. Whether you do push-pull legs, whether you do upper lower, whether you do full body, whether you do bro split. I actually don't care. I actually don't care what exercises you do. I don't care how much reps you do. I'm gonna move because the fucking music is well loud. I don't care what exercise you do. I don't care what volume you do. I don't care if you use cables, machines. I honestly, respectfully, do not give a shit. What I would much rather you focus on now, I would much rather you focus, right, on just committing to a 12-week plan, whatever it is, whether it's fucking high volume, low volume, I don't fucking care. Just commit to a 12-week program, and like, you're not gonna change off that program for 12 weeks. You're not gonna do anything differently. You're not gonna change your exercise. You're not gonna change your fucking rep ranges. You're not gonna change your fucking intensifiers. You're not gonna change the modality of how you train. You're just gonna get a 12-week training block and fucking follow that. And when you commit to following that 12-week training block, what you're going to do is you're going to log that training. So you're going to have your training plan there with all the exercises, whatever you want to do. Like I said, at this point, I'll do another video, I'm not asked what it is. And then you're going to go, right, I'm going to do that for 12 weeks and I'm committed to it. I'm not going to change anything. On the side of that, you're then going to log every single lift you do, okay? So every single lift you do in that training plan, I want you to log it every week by week. Because what you're going to do then is you're going to go week 1, week 2, week 3, and you're going to continuously beat the week previous. You're going to always do more reps or more weight than the week previous, okay? If you don't do that, you are just leaving shit up to chance. Like, if I come to this bench now and I get a fucking 40 kilo dumbbell and I press it for 6 reps in week 1, how the fuck am I going to progress it if I don't know what I'm lifting? If I don't write that down and I come to do that same exercise a week later, am I going to remember I did 40 kilos for 6 reps? Or am I going to go, I think I did 40 kilos for 6 reps? Or was it 42 and a half? Or was it 35? Or was it 30? Or am I tired today, so I'm just going to fucking, did I have a wank last night and I'm fucking knackered, so I'm going to get a fucking 25 because it feels good? How am I supposed to add weight to the bar? How am I supposed to increase reps? How am I supposed to increase loads if I don't know what the fucking load is? I need to come in and I need to look at my logbook and go, all right, okay, I did 40 kilos for 6 reps last week, and you're going to do more reps and more weight this week. Okay, I'm not even going to go into rep ranges in this video. I'm just going to hammer this point home. You need to know where you stand with your lift. How the fuck do you know you're losing weight if you don't know what your weight is the week before? How do you know? You don't. If you're 100 kilos, how do you know if you've dropped a kilo that week if you haven't got the week before? How do you know you've dropped after 6 weeks of dieting? How do you know if you've dropped 6 kilos if you don't know what your weight is every week? You don't. If you didn't weigh yourself, you wouldn't fucking know how much you weighed. So why the fuck do you not writing what you lift? Like, sticking to a training program is what allows you to stay consistent with the exercises, reps and sets that you need to do in order to get bigger. Because in that same example, mate, if I'm doing a 40 kilo dumbbell press for 6 reps week 1, and the next week I can go on a fucking chest press machine, where do I stand? And then the week after that I go back to dumbbell, week after that I go back to chest press. I'm all over the place. There's no consistency. My muscles don't get a consistency. Your muscles don't care about consistency. Your muscles care about getting overloaded over time, overstimulated, right, okay? And the only way you can do that is by following the same program. If you were to change your exercises every fucking week, or every 2 weeks, you'll just set yourself back to 0 every single time. So that's why you need consistency with congruency with the training plan that you're on, and you need to fucking run that into the ground and lift weights on the side and log them weights to make sure you're getting stronger. How are you gonna add 10 kilos to a lift if you don't fucking do the same lift all the time? If you come into the gym after 3 weeks of following the program, and even if you've logged it and you're putting fucking 5 kilos on the bar every time, you then change that exercise at week 3, you just set yourself back to the beginning. Because then you've got to figure out that exercise, you've got to learn that exercise, you're going to get used to that exercise, and then you've got to find your lifts on that exercise. Like, it doesn't make sense. And it also ties into, like, your body needs to get used to the lifts you're doing. Like, how good are you going to be at fucking doing a dumbbell chest press in week 1 compared to week 12? If you do a dumbbell chest press for 12 weeks, mate, by week 12, you're going to be fucking a lot better at dumbbell chest press than you were in week 1. But if you're changing every fucking week, a different fucking flat press, bench press, flat chest press machine, like, you're always just going to be trying to get used to and trying to work out and get better at being the skill of lifting these different weights and different exercises and different machines all the time. You might think, oh yeah, but I'm working my chest and every one, but they're all different modalities and your body needs to practice. The same way, how the fuck are you gonna get better at practicing free kicks if you're a fucking footballer, if you don't fucking take free kicks all the time? How are you gonna get better at fucking fingering birds if you don't finger all the time? Like, you need the practice, okay? So, absolute day 1, 12-week program. Run it into the fucking ground. Don't change a fucking thing. Even if you get bored, because you won't get bored because you're fucking logging your weights and you know that you're getting stronger, give yourself 12 weeks. At the end of that 12 weeks, you will 100% be stronger. And if you're stronger, you will be bigger. Come on, I know what you're all waiting for. Let's get this fucking kit off, mate. I'm fucking freezing. The second thing that if you don't do is going to make you find muscle building very hard, right? And it ties into what I've just said about how putting weight on the bar doesn't always mean that you're getting bigger. You can get stronger without getting bigger. Here's that fucking tricep there. Muscle, it's not gonna weigh anything. It doesn't just weigh nothing, does it? So if you're not gaining weight, right? If you're not gaining, what I would suggest 5 to 10 kilos in a gaining phase over a space of 8 to 12 months, what do you think's happening? If you're getting on the scale, right, and you're lifting and you're wanting to get bigger and your weight is the same all the time, where's the muscle? Muscle weighs stuff. Like, if I was to cut my bicep off and put it on a weighing scale, it fucking weighs something. Yes, you can go to commit to a 12-week program. Yeah, you can focus on getting stronger, but don't overlook the fact that you actually need to get heavier. A lot of people, for some reason, just seem to, like, they take their foot off the gas with like looking at the scales when they bulk. And it's like, well, hang on, mate. I know you want to weigh yourself in a cut because you want to make sure you're getting leaner and getting fucking the abs out and getting shredded. But when you're gaining muscle, right, you need to be just on top of the scales to make sure that your weight is going in the direction upwards. Otherwise, you're just going to go fucking months and months and months without fucking gaining any weight and think, where's all my muscle? Or you go on the other side and fucking just gain too much weight. So that's why I say commit to 5 to 10 kilos over fucking 8 to 12 months. Because for most people, 8 to 12 months and between 5 to 10 kilos is a rate of gain that shouldn't make you fucking balloon up in weight. If you gain 5 kilos in 3 months or 10 kilos in 6 months, you're likely to go put off body fat. So the shorter time period you gain muscle and the quicker you gain it, the more it's going to be body fat, because muscle does take a longer time to metabolize the body fat. Commit to 5 kilos on. You might get 5 kilos heavier and go, do you know what? I'm still lean, I don't look that bad, I'm going to carry on. You might get to 5 kilos and go, fuck, I'm too fat. Either way, you need to commit to putting some weight on. Don't be scared of putting the weight on. Be scared of putting too much fat on. But the only way you're going to put too much fat on is if you gain too quick. So when you do it over 8 to 12 months, it's going to be a lot steadier. So the last thing that's going to make it really fucking hard to build muscle unless you do it, mate, right? And this is probably one that you don't see that often. It's definitely one that I struggle with, mate. Like, when I was looking to build muscle, I would just focus on my nutrition. I would think that as long as I sort my nutrition out, I'll be okay. As long as I'm eating more food and I'm slamming a bit of calories in and I'm getting bigger and gaining a bit of weight, I'll be building muscle. And that is just so wrong, because what a lot of people do, what I see people do, is that they take all the focus off their training and put it onto their nutrition. Like, oh, well, I need a dirty bowl getting surplus, so I'm just going to eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches all the time. And that's like, the food isn't the thing that's putting the muscle on you. The food is the thing that allows the muscle to grow. So you can imagine, right, so when you go into the gym, when you go training, it's the lifting weights that build the muscle. Like, if you could build muscle by eating, you're just going to go eat fucking Domino's every night and you get massive, but you just get fat, don't you? Hence my point. So, like, without the training side of things locked in, without putting the priority and the fucking focus onto actually your training and getting stronger in your 12-week plan, like I've just said, all the weight that you gain through the nutrition, if you're not fucking focused on training, is just going to be body fat, mate. Because why the fuck would it be muscle? Like, why the fuck would your muscles grow if you're not making them work in the gym? They wouldn't. But then you do it so often where it's like, oh, fucking hell, I'm just going to slam the calories in. Like, whenever I say to someone, are you bulking? They go, yeah, I'm bulking. I said, what are you doing for it? It's always, yeah, I'm just eating more food, or I'm fucking having a cheat day every day, or I'm having a milkshake with my meal. It's like, well, what are you doing in the gym? Nobody ever says, oh, yeah, I'm following this program. I'm going to get fucking stronger and putting reps on and putting weight on the bar, like I'm recording it to make sure I'm doing it. No one ever says that. It's always just a big switch to nutrition. Like, oh yeah, nutrition's a very small part of it. Like, you do need both, but when you focus too much on the one that the middleman as such. You think there's muscle gain, there's fucking your body that wants to build muscle, and there's your nutrition. Like you have to go and train to build the muscle. You have to go and train to work and fucking think, right, these muscles need to grow. And then the nutrition, the surplus, is what allows your muscles to go, okay, so I've got enough fuel to recover. I can recover now. If you didn't give the nutrition, the surplus, your muscle go, fuck, well, like, I can't really recover. I can't really grow because there's not an excess or a surplus of food that, if anything, I haven't got enough. So the nutrition is like the middleman between the training, the nutrition and the muscle that you want to build. Okay, so I train to fucking damage the muscle, to work the muscle, whatever I want to call it. My body then goes, right, I've got enough nutrition to be able to go and get that muscle, be able to build that muscle, be able to recover that muscle, and be able to build new muscle. And then there's your body that's happy now because you've got that. So why are we focusing on the middleman and not the most important bit? Now, because if you just take the muscle building out and you've just got body, loads of extra calories, you just get fat. And that's why people get fat. But like, don't be fooled into thinking that, oh, fucking hell, I'm bulking, all I need to do is go on a fucking nutrition, and all I need to do is do more nutrition and just eat more food. Like, no, mate, you do need to be in the surplus, a lot less of what you think, but you need to be fucking focused on your training as well. Like, the training is the absolute critical thing that is going to get the muscle on. And going full circle back to the first thing about logging the weights in the 12-week program, why would you not track the one thing that's going to build muscle? Like, you'll track your calories, you'll track your steps, you'll track your protein, you'll track your weight when you want to fucking get lean. But then when it comes to building muscle, which is the thing that changes physique, by the way, like you can kind of get lean all you want, but until you build some fucking muscle, you're not going to look as shredded or anywhere near as big as you want to anyway. Building muscle comes from progressively overloading and overstimulating the muscles through extra reps and through extra weight. So why would you not write down a logbook? I'll leave you with that.